Good evening, everyone. This is Simon from Flight Sim Simon. I hope you're well. Tonight, I want to have a quick review and tutorial of Rex weather for Flight Simulator 2020. Its official name, Rex Weather Force 2020, of course. Okay, released today on the 26th of the 9th. Really nice and simple piece of software to use. I'll talk around how do you install it and what it actually does, and actually why do you need it. First things first, some rules when using this. Set yourself up as normal, wherever you would set yourself up as normal. Do all your flight planning, do everything you'd normally do. Flight conditions need to be clear skies, and I'm just going to leave the time as it is so you guys can actually see what's going on with the weather. We're going to click fly now. Now, why do you need this? You probably don't. Depends on how finicky you are. I fly with VATSIM all the time, and one of the biggest problems I've got at the minute is the weather not matching what VATSIM see. And Microsoft Flight Simulator's weather engine is very hit and miss. Some days it's bang on, some days it's miles out. You've probably seen some of my other streams where I'm complaining because the VATSIM controller's telling me the QNH is 1016 and I'm getting QNH of 997, and it's massive disconnect. The winds are wrong, wrong directions, being assigned the wrong runways because the in-game weather doesn't match what the runways I'm being told about. So that's why I think you need it. Installation, really straightforward. Once you've purchased it, you'll download a Rex file distribution installation. It will then point you to a document where you will download. That's the first one. Reinstall Rex installer and then the Rex Weather Force. They tell you to copy them to a temporary folder, which I've done on my desktop. I don't think I need to load it. I suppose I can. Install them both. You'll need to pop a serial number in, which is provided on email, and then you're done. Okay. Very quickly show you how to use this. I'm going to pop our batteries on, and I'm going to drag Rex over. So first things first, you can add favourites. Just simply add the plus, type in the ICAO. So if I type in EGLL and search, it will bring up Heathrow. Click the blue and click add, and Heathrow appears in my list there, which is really simple. Settings, it comes with this one disabled, which so you'll see your weather in Fahrenheit. That pops it into Celsius. I haven't really played with the other things yet. I don't really need to. There's your build number, the company website, and the support. And I have used the support already because there is a small bug in this, and I'll tell you about that in just a minute. Weather search, if you want the actual weather from a certain location, maybe you want the hurricane that's going on somewhere or wherever, you can just put a local ICO or type of weather that you want and search from there. It's not really my cup of tea, but haze or smoke, thunderstorms, and so on and so forth. I prefer it just to be as it is live. But each to their own. You've got some themes to work with, which you can load in from here. You've got your live weather. Okay, so let's just talk about how we load this in. We simply click start. It's going to tell you about alert, how to do it. I've already shown you how to do it on the main screen. Click start. Let's move this down. When we click start, we can see we've got active. It'll then say injecting. Injecting, and then watch the sky. Hopefully the sky will just pop in just a second. And hopefully it's going to say completed, and it does, and there's our sky. Now compared to Microsoft Flight Simulator, that looks totally different. Before I hit record, I was just having a nose. That sky cover, the cloud cover, is much better by pulling in this information. Now the other thing to note is the meta information for Bristol here matches the meta information that VATSIM have, and it matches the Bristol website for their meta. What doesn't match is the Microsoft Flight Simulator meta on its 80s. It is out. So that's exactly why you need this. I'm going to move this off my screen for you. The bug. What am I talking about with a bug? The bug is, if I hit B to reset local pressure, it's not resetting. You can see from here, the local pressure is 1016. The aircraft is saying it's 1013. Now, I've just spoken to the developers, and they've said to me, it does not do this in testing. They don't know if it's a Microsoft issue, a Rex weather issue, or it could be a fly-by-wire mod issue causing this. However, it's a really simple fix. When you start to move, I don't know why we're bouncing like that, if I'm all honest, but I shall have a look after. Right, if I hit B, nothing happens. I'm going to hit B again, and there it is, it's done. Pop the brakes back on, and I'm going to stop the pushback. Once you start to move, it pulls through everything you need, and then it's right as rain. So obviously when you're flying, it will keep updating this, and it will be right to what the VATSIM controls have. Apart from that, I don't think there's much else to tell you. So look, hopefully that's been useful for you. If you've got any questions, please do put them in the comments. Please do like the video for me and subscribe to the channel if you don't already. I do tutorials on or reviews on all of the new stuff that's flying out for anything Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And I'll try and put a flight simmer's perspective on it, not a gamer's perspective, as I've used these sims for over 15 years now. There we go. Hopefully that's been useful for you, and check back soon for the next videos. Take care. Cheers. Bye.